All right, people. Here we are. Yeah. Here we go. LUWEG versus Chrono. Welcome everybody to another Black Hole Battle stream. We got ourselves something kind of interesting here. We got LUWEG playing Shias. I think we all full know well that. But Secret is playing Scardians. Something that people I think expected to be really bad, but Secret winning with this shows that might not be the case. So as we can see, the early game turn board is looking pretty strong for both. Lionel Loop is already set up. We got Rella Hex Mine that got some extra card draws for Secret. And then LUWEG has played Beast of the Conjurers to start setting up zones for his 2-card combos. And has Mole Town going and running. And Mole Town is definitely something to look out for because it can either speed up the process of Shias's ability, or it can increase the attack of Shias creatures, which the choice can be important depending on the situation. You know, it speeds up Shias so much, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, we're going to see Darkspark Diabolus, another very well-known staple-ish card that has been going out, that is going to mill a few cards. We're going to see one of the another Lionel go into the discard. Whether or not that's good, I'm not sure, but this is not great. Phantom Matter and Galaxy Crash going into discard, not great for Secret in terms of those mills. The Star Econ is a little more helpful, up at 7 stars, but is that really worth getting rid of Phantom Matter and Galaxy Crash? We'll see how Secret is able to play, knowing that he's limited a little bit more by this, as well as Hexator. Hexator being down here, not the greatest either. You would want to probably have that in hand, or get that out from Trongulon or something like that. Anyways, Darkspark did get rid of Beast of the Conjurers, so that is a little bit of a win for Secret, but also that did set up another battle zone. Whoops. So yeah, there is like trade-offs here. I'd say that LUWEG is generally in the better position, a clear open board to do stuff. We are going to see Monument of Creation come out, but that's going to be blocked by AAA, which is a little interesting because even though these are some pretty hard hits, Activator, Secret still has all of his activators, so using one of these up against Monument of Creation is a little interesting. I'll put it that way. I don't know what Secret's running because Monument of Creation and Bane deck is definitely something that I wouldn't consider to be in it. I think I understand though. Secret probably is using it just to speed up his deck to kind of match the Blue Flames power and speed. And we're gonna see a second Mole Town hit the Shias board, which is going to allow LUWEG to activate twice Shias ability and even have the option to do both once, which is honestly pretty powerful. We kind of went over once per turn ruling, and once per turn ruling like murdered, like made things a lot weirder. Anyway, what are we seeing right now? We are seeing Darkspark just hit for 3, and LUWEG is going to do Mole Town. That's just going to keep speeding up his deck and speeding it up until he gets all the resources. It looks like, in general, his Blue Flame stuff is taking a little while to get out, but it looks like that's about to change. And as we see, Lionel's still up here, and actually, LUWEG is going to pass the turn. Probably Star Economy isn't up quite where LUWEG wants it to be. So Secret is going to bring out Shape Knight Lionel, and I think this is a good opportunity for him to try and... oh, okay. So we're just going to see 4 points. I was expecting that he might do some Shape Knight shenanigans and brings out something stronger, but that is not going to be the case this time. Just going to be simple here. Just going to simply take 4 points, which isn't bad at all. 4 points is nothing to scoff at, and Darkspark still being here is pretty crazy, but, you know, I think the 2-card board is helpful in the situation just to hopefully block whatever LUWEG might be cooking up. Which, again, very soon we could be seeing these blue flames. He's definitely got enough cards out of the deck that we could see that. We're going to see another Helpa Belt. It is interesting that he's running 2 Helpa Belt. Like, I understand running 1 just to get that the Mole Town, but it is interesting to see 2, as not only does that increase the chances of getting the card, but it seems like he's also trying to use it to get some of these staple activators. So he's going to bring out Phantom Matter, and Phantom Matter is going to bring out the Hexator, which is a very, very strong opponent. It looks like LUWEG is trying to buy time just to get more cards maybe for the Blue Flame archetype. It's either that or he just sees easier options to dealing with stuff so that he can try to open up the board. But Secret is going to bring out For Sale Sign, and that's going to bring Hexator right back. And that's going to cause just another a potential 5-point swing, but there's Beats of the Black Hole and AAA, and all that said and done, Secret gets 5 points. That was really good playing by Secret around that. It's good that he had that For Sale Sign, and that was helpful. Like, he almost knew that was going to happen. That's a little bit of a stumble by Secret, showing Planetary Field. Is going to use Monument of the Creation, though. And I will say, Monument of the Creation, I think I realized why Secret is playing it in here. So, obviously, Secret playing Guardians is realizing that other people are going to be playing Blue Flames. So, what is he going to do? He's going to use Monument of the Creation to his advantage, hitting Shias. So, I think I understand his play there. I don't know how this fares against other decks though, so I'm a little worried that him doing this does limit him in other situations like a Scardian's Mirror. Anyways, we are gonna see LUWEG come out with Chakra, and Chakra is interesting in this regard. Looks like LUWEG's thinking about one of the Moltown abilities, whether or not to use it to buff power or just to draw a card. Anyway, Chakra, pretty strong. I mean, that's gonna hit one of these guys, at least. Although LUWEG does not have enough stars to get the Shape Knight Hexator. Yeah, and I think Secret having that high star economy was really helpful for playing that For Sale Sign. Secret is, in my opinion, one of the best players with star economy. Although I would say most top players are really good at their star economy. I just think that Secret just is consistent with his way of just handling his stars. So that's just my opinion. But yeah. So we do see Chakra hit the Hexator. I'd say that is a fairly weak move because Secret, I think this is something that happened with Chrono Knight, where Chrono Knight only had Chakra out here, and then he just got absolutely destroyed. So I wonder if Secret might be able to pull off something similar. He might not have the same resources because Guardians is a bit slower, but it would be interesting to see what is going to happen, how he's going to answer. And we're going to see Light Beam Rider come out. And that is going to weaken our Chakra over here. And he's gonna do that. Firewall is going to come out, though. That is gonna block that. However, Jacra being nerfed. Oh. Alright, AAA. And that's just gonna block that, and Jacra is gonna go into deck. Now, this is a bit surprising. So we do see Relic Mine come out, more draw cards. But this is a little interesting in my personal opinion, because 270 would have made it weak enough where it could only hit both. So I don't know how I feel about that move. Obviously, being able to swing for 3 points is helpful for Secret. And blocking that firewall isn't like the worst option ever. And yet, I just don't know how I feel about that. Because Jacra being nerfed would have been fine enough. But we are going to see an Undying Blue Flame come out to bring back that Jacra. And Jacra is now... And Jakra's at full strength, so... I'm just curious what that was supposed to entail. We are going to see Lightbeam Rider get shuffled back into the deck. Shiosian Lava Mole is going to come out, and this is going to be a pretty powerful combo. Secret definitely in trouble here. Unless I think he can use Planetary Field in this moment, so I think he'll be fine if he had that Planetary Field in hand. That is going to he's thinking, and I understand that, but I think that would probably be the best course of action, because technically speaking, you can use Planetary Field to block Shiosian Lava Mole from bouncing or hitting one of your cards into discard, because Shiosian Lava Mole is going to kill an activator, and that's a little worrying. So we are going to see Planetary Field come out. That is going to stop the attack, which I think is probably the best course of action in this regard. Good that he had that in his hand. Goodness gracious. Why is this so loud? There we go. Yeah, and now it's Secret's turn. So Secret once again has to deal with being a little bit on pressure. So yeah, 2 card board on LUWEG's side is definitely a lot of pressure for Secret, so I'm curious to see how he is going to play off of that. And mind you, killing any of these guys is going to result in just speeding up Shios's timer. We are going to see kill 1 night creature. And actually, I see the reason for United. This is going to recycle the Shape Knight. So we are going to see Scorn go into the discard just to stave, as that's probably a little weaker than Hexator, and that's going to bring the Hexator back. But we are going to see Polygrand come out and also hit the Scorn. Alright, that's going to bring out the Scorn, and then the Scorn is going to come back. And that Scorn is going to make for some decent removal. It's going to hit the Shiosian Lava Mole. And in general, Shape Knight Scorn is going to be pretty powerful. And that is going to set up a 2-card board to win the game. Wow. That was some really good playing. And I think that we only got a taste of the power of the Shape Knights in that one. Just seeing that entire combo get set up was absolutely was really cool. It was really cool, and I do think that I think LUWEG spent a little too much time to the point where Secret could get enough cards to set up those types of things, because I just have this feeling that if LUWEG played faster and more aggressive, which is kind of what Blue Flames is all about, like he would have been able to maybe get a little bit of a hold against Secret. Although I will say, when the Secret started gaining points, he kept getting points. LUWEG really could not fully get rid of stuff. So it seems like LUWEG definitely needs to not just maybe speed up in aggression, but hopefully get some better draws and just try to play around cards more. And I think that's where the aggression comes in, because I think it is going to be important to do that stuff. And Secret is going to side out Shias. This is something that is kind of interesting about Chaos Galaxy games, is that it's known that you can side planets. And this definitely is something interesting in my opinion, because it does, for some decks, it does help to have another planet. Planets can, in theory, help you do different strategies with the deck that you already have. We're going to see a LUWEG open with Offerings to EOS. Gotta hit those chakras. This is something I saw similarly with Chrono Knight Game 2. That is going to immediately set up Undying to come out pretty easily. And we're going to see Logi come out. And this is a pretty good opening, except Secret is going to use Pointer, and that is going to take those swipe those 2 points right from LUWEG. Dude, Pointer is such a degenerate card. It's unreal. It's unreal. And did you know that degenerate, it doesn't really mean bad or trash or like stupid and annoying. It actually more means that we're going to see Beast of the Conjurers come out and set up some zones for Secret, kill that Logi. It actually means more like a simplified to like a very simple state. It's a degenerate strategy. So it's like a very basic and simple strategy. Like there's not that much tech that goes into it. And Pointer is definitely one of those cards. There's not a lot of interactions, so it's generally just something that you could throw out and it will pretty much always work, except if you have AAA. But like Pointer is something that will just, it'll always be of just beneficial. It doesn't have anything complex about it. It's just like you gain points. So, you know. Anyway, Beast is going to come out. So LUWEG definitely sets up his blue flames a lot faster this time, which is going to allow LUWEG to maybe start doing stuff. But Secret's opening definitely shows Secret is a little bit of a force to be reckoned with. I mean, obviously getting Pointer at the start of your hand is pretty broken, but you know. Anyway, Secret responding like that is immediately putting LUWEG on the hot seat. But LUWEG is going to respond decently well with Time Flash Portal. Bringing out Blue Flame creatures. Going to bring out Logi this time. Just again. And just going to hit Shias. I'm curious what Secret is going to try to do. So we are going to see that tower, that second tower. And yeah, LUWEG setting up his stuff incredibly fast. Putting a lot of pressure on Secret to set up stuff. And I wonder if Secret expected this with the Shias. I'm just curious what his strategy is going to be using Shias as a planet. Whoa, he scoops? So Secret is going to scoop game 2. Extremely intriguing in that regard. Because, I'm curious. I'm curious why he scooped. Like I could see the amount of pressure that LUWEG was doing with that immediate startup of all those blue flame creatures. So my question becomes, what was Secret thinking in that regard? I could think that Secret didn't have a good starting hand, but I could also think that LUWEG getting those cards that fast, I wonder if Secret just he predicted in his head the outcome of the game was going to come to LUWEG, which is a little interesting. I don't see why he wouldn't play it out, just to see if he could have a chance. But, you know, maybe that does show the immense power of the Blue Flames and how if they set it up that early, it's pretty much a GG. Secret definitely felt a little scared in that regard. But we are going to see Secret bring out Orbov. I think he's feeling a little more relieved that LUWEG didn't open turn 2 with... Or sorry, didn't open his turn 1 with Lagi. So... we're going to see how this plays out. LUWEG did put down his Moltown. And with Orbov out there, you know, some decent stalling material. But yeah. Anyway, LUWEG definitely has plenty of stars, but it doesn't look like he has really any good options currently. Secret's chilling with this Orbov. Gonna bring out a second creature zone. Just slowly but surely setting up more zones to bring out 2-card combos. And Orbov here is a simple decision. So we're going to see how LUWEG deals with this with his immense amount of stars. Pelfim's going to bounce that back. And it just is going to hit for 3 stars. But Beast, an early Beast is going to come out. Secret definitely, like, I feel like definitely in these cases likes throwing out his cards early, which is interesting. Darkspark Diabolus is going to come out. It's going to build some of these cards. AAA, not sure if this is the best decision. And both Monuments, which is going to slow down his deck pretty... United isn't a terrible thing because none of the Shape Knights were taken out on this. But Monument of Creation, both of these guys, I'd say the fact that they were both next to each other, I mean, that's fine maybe, but like these could have been used against Shias's thing. So Secret is definitely slowed down by a good amount. LUWEG's definitely got plenty of stars, plenty of cards to really bring out anything. It just depends on what cards he has. Darkspark, although it's a threat, not the biggest threat, I'd say. And Secret playing Shias again is just still a little intriguing. I'm still like really curious what he's trying to do with that. And LUWEG's gonna simply just use Abomination Tomb to bring out Pelfam. Not sure about that decision. And Secret's gonna think about this, because I mean, in theory, LUWEG could, or Secret could punish LUWEG maybe. I think that's why he was thinking, but Secret is gonna just opt to let that Darkspark go. Secret might have a better strategy in that regard to deal with this Pelfam. We're gonna see Hexator come out as well as Zamazed. And that's going to set up a nice 2-card board just to get 2 points to be cool. And along with that Exetor, we got a fairly strong lineup here that LUWEG is now going to have to deal with. So I do think that this is interesting because Secret is definitely playing a bit more rainbow. You could definitely see with Zamazed. I think Zamazed, I don't know about that. Like, was it played? I don't even know if he's playing Octarius at this point, because he might be playing one Octarius. That's my guess. But just all these random cards, it just makes me interested to see to know what Secret might be cooking in this deck. We are going to see Phantom Matter come out, and that's going to get Dark Spark. Going to mill a couple cards. Galaxy Crash is one of them. Chakra is going to be helpful. Hopefully he has Tower in that regard. Offerings to Eos, probably not the worst mill ever. And Beast of the Cadres, I'd say that's probably one of the... I'd say that these two are the ones that are a little less pleasing, and these ones are a little more pleasing. So overall, not a terrible mill, but it's definitely something LUWEG has to think about. Helpful Belt's going to come out. We're going to see Moltown. And Moltown is going to set up a double moon, and that's lots of cards. Speeding up that process. And is going to hit that Hexator. So Secret still has Zamazed, and I think Secret knows that 2 card boards are basically are pretty easy to pull off now that he has the zones required. Probably would be good to just keep applying pressure, because LUWEG definitely does not have the resources right now to respond with full 2 card force. Because I think what Secret wants, and this is my theory. My theory is that what Secret wants against Blue Flames is to keep LUWEG from playing, or from having 2 cards on the board, at least for most of the time. Secret's going to play his own Phantom Matter, and it's going to bring out Chakra, which is going to be helpful. And this is a possible 4-point swing, but LUWEG is considering answering with an activator. But no response, and Secret is just going to take those 4 points, upping him by 9 compared to LUWEG's 0. And I think LUWEG needs to be really careful, because Secret definitely could get out of hand. Secret's continuing to play 2 card boards, so LUWEG definitely needs an answer with some strong combo if he wants to be able to just get rid of this. And yeah, that's plenty of cards, plenty of stars. I think LUWEG definitely needs to stop being adamant about playing things and needs to set up some big stuff. We're going to see Logi. So it does seem like he is struggling a bit to get those Blue Flame cards out of his deck, maybe. But we'll see if he plays Tower or not. Dang. Lots of thinking coming off of LUWEG's part. But yeah, Chakra on Secret's side means that there's going to be some Shias things going on. possibly could get a Shios little ability thing. So I'm wondering though, like again, like why Shios though? Like what other cards is he gonna have that's gonna potentially set up a Shios board that he can like benefit off of this planet somehow? That's what I'm really curious to see. We are gonna see, yep, and we're gonna see LUWEG go full and bring Deep Space Lighthouse, which is gonna bring that Chakra back, killing that, or no, gonna bring that Phantom Matter over here. And is that a 4-point swing? We are gonna see Planetary Field come out. Secret again, just killing it with top decking those activators. But definitely Secret is starting to see a bit of a struggle up ahead. We do see Orbov come out. I think Secret is definitely running a little low on resources considering all of this. Firewall is going to come out, but that AAA is going to block that, which means that Secret is going to be able to save himself from Blue Flames immediately powerhousing and, you know, just getting tons of points and stuff. Secret, again, just really able to keep those 2 cardboards out. And I think that the fact that Finn said insane is just due to these 2 tiny little creatures being able to take out these behemoths. Obviously, I think something that some people sometimes forget is health is 10. So, you know, these things can't be one shot pretty much trivially. So this shouldn't come as necessarily a surprise. It's just interesting to think about. But I think LUWEG definitely right now needs something to bring those blue flags back. He needs that tower. He needs to set up more tower combos, which is interesting. I haven't really seen a lot of LUWEG tower comboing these games. I think he would have done a lot more of that in the second game because he got it out that early. But we're going to see Shiozi and Lava Mole come out. And that is going to put a little pressure on Secret. And he's going to show his hand. The 2 Scorns, a Diabolus, and a Lightbeam Rider. A little interesting. I can see things happening. I can see Lightbeam Rider being used. I think those Scorns are pretty much breaking up in his hand right now because he doesn't have any other Shape Knight cards to really pull that off. He is going to use Dark Spark Diabolus. That's going to hit Lionel, which is going to be able to get him that loop. That's something he desperately needs to keep these 2 cardboards coming. We're going to see him try to go for a 4-point swing, but that is going to kill both of his cards. Galaxy Crash did come out of here. Both people now do not have their Galaxy Crash. And it looks like he only did 2, and one of them was Hexator. Of course, doesn't have the United to really help with that, I'd say. So yeah, definitely Secret's in a bit of a hot spot, and yeah, LUWEG is going to bring these things out. I think LUWEG knows that he can pretty easily set up a 2-card board and swing for like 8 or 7 or 8 for, you know, like no real cost, which is going to put tons of pressure on Secret. But we will see. Obviously, LUWEG might be a little more cautious because he might think Secret top decked an activator, but we're gonna see what happens. Logi, oh boy, here we go. Just see Logi. Now the question is, what is the next thing he's gonna do? He's gonna draw another card. I will say Secret definitely. I'm a little worried for Secret. But for LUWEG, this is just a really great chance to start dominating. Plenty of cards. I'm telling you, plenty of cards. Obviously, the stars are now a little lower than you would want them to be. But again, I think he's pretty safe with setting up a 2-card board, a strong 2-card board. It doesn't even have to be 2 blue flames, because blue flames can be one shot. It can be something else. It could be a Fraxel. It could be a bowl. And we're just going to see a nice 4-point swing come out. Secret is going to have no response for that. And Logi is going to be able to get another Logi. And yeah, Secret is a bit of an pressure. Luckily, he does have Lionel to save himself a bit. Oh, and Undying Blue Flame does get rid of that Logi. So, not in a terrible position right now. And Shade Knight Scorn's going to come out. Going to kill that to clear out the board. And Light Beam Rider is going to come out. And that is solid. Do I have to do math? Shoot. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's 5 points. That's 5 points. 3 coming from Light Beam Rider. Shape Knight is going to only have 200 something. I forget. Anyways, Jacra is going to come out and is going to take that Light Beam Rider and send it back into the deck. And he's going to use Undying Blue Flame again to bring out Logi. And that's going to set up a 2-card board to hopefully swing. And Moletown is going to use that ability. And LUWEG's looking for 4 points. Oh. There's a bit of a heartbeat skip here. Orbov is going to come out. And it's just going to block that attack instead. Basically a little bit of a mini planetary field. Not really. But, you know, something along the lines where it's just going to stave Secret off from allowing LUWEG to get more points. And again, Secret is playing, I'd say that compared to the third game, LUWEG is definitely having a better time setting up this stuff. But Secret is playing in a way that just keeps him having the advantage. And we see Beast. He's going to swing. Big stuff. Pointer is going to hit one of those, which is going to be the Jacra. But Secret does get 3 points, putting him pretty close to game. Obviously, that's something that Secret needs to be extra careful about. We have seen a lot of LUWEG's counters used up, but he still has the chance to use Planetary Field and the chance to use another Firewall. And maybe even something else. I don't think there's anything else that could stop attacks, but yeah, that is going to put Secret in a bit of a interesting position, because Secret is very, very close to winning, but LUWEG definitely has the opportunity to bring this back. Plenty of cards. It's just, I think the stars are a bit of a struggle still for LUWEG to be able to really do anything. Oh, for sale sign. Okay, the action starts up back again, LUWEG, and for sale sign, Jacra. Gonna use that Undying Blue Flame to bring out Logi, and we're gonna see Jacra using that stuff on Undying Blue Flame, setting up LUWEG for a sweet 6-point meal. And LUWEG might be looking for lethal right now. But nope, 6 points, putting LUWEG up. Secret is gonna say no response. Oof. Wait. All right, never mind. All right, Secret is gonna bring back Lionel. That's probably a little bit of a last resort. Oh, Secret is talking about untap lag, and this might be a little bit interesting. This is something that we gotta go back and record check, I think. Here, let me check the records. It was after. Ooh. That's a little interesting. Oh, Secret is starting to lose a little hope against the Blue Flames here. So Secret definitely looks like he's at his wit's end. But I'm curious what his last play is going to be. Definitely thinking really hard about this. But yeah, like these Blue Flame cards could definitely make this game LUWEG's. But we're gonna see if Secret can pull this back. There's no Galaxy Crash. There's not too much. It's just LUWEG could answer whatever attack. So I think Secret is likely gonna lose this. Fane coming out with the nerdy stuff. I think Secret should still play this out, though. I think scooping would be the wrong decision here, because yeah, just whatever. Dude, play it out. Yeah, I could see the potential of bringing out 3 cards, and that could give him just a lot of meat to savor on. Blocking whatever LUWEG might be able to throw out. But yeah, again, considering LUWEG has so many cards, it's pretty dire. Secret's definitely running through all the calculations, all the possible outcomes that he thinks could happen against LUWEG's Blue Flames deck, against what possible activators he might have. So I think if he doesn't find a solid outcome, then he is just gonna play the cards and is gonna lose. Yikes. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? This does, because he did scoop that game too, this is gonna hit him. I'm curious if he didn't scoop game 2, he might have won it, but you know, considering how dire things are at this point, gotta say, this thing haunts my dreams. Jakra literally haunts my dreams. When I think of the first thing that I think about these days when I think about Chaos Galaxy is Jakra. Like, and just like thinking like, oh dude, that's like a really good card, and it's like haunting my dreams. This guy, on the other hand, pretty tame. This guy, ooh. I'm gonna see Zamazed come out. We're gonna bring back... What? Oh, shoot. I think Lionel screwed him over. I think Lionel actually was the one that screwed him over. Never mind, Jakra did come back with for sale sign. No response! What? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is crazy. So Secret was playing very direly, and oh, yeah, I mean, if he had the activator, then he would have cooked Secret. Dang. Wow, what a game. Secret luck, the luck was on Secret's side in that regard. LUWEG had no answers. Holy moly. Wow. Yeah, that is some unfortunate luck for LUWEG. It all basically came down to luck in that last one, which is honestly kind of sad. Because I would have loved to see LUWEG versus Goldfish Gallant. Although I think they already played and LUWEG lost to him, but yeah. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, Secret's done. That means we're gonna see a Scardian Mirror, by the way, for the grand finals. What a game! Holy moly, what a game! I'm not sure what that means. The fact that Blue Flames did not make it to the grand finals is kind of it's not even kind of, it's insane. And I think Blue Flames would have made it to the finals if LUWEG just had like a pinch of better luck. Pinch of better. If he had just drawn that activator, he would have been on to the grands. So I just, in my opinion, that's I think yeah, Secret winning that was pretty much insane thinking. Oof. This doesn't mean that Blue Flames are bad. Here's the deal. This does not mean that Blue Flames are bad. This means that Blue Flames. Dude. Oh my gosh. I don't even know, man. It's just so interesting because the data says that Blue Flames are the best, but the tournament says that Scardian or that Shape Knights can literally destroy anything. Huh? I'll just put it that way. I think this is what makes the ban list so difficult, because we can ban things all we want, but seeing all of this stuff happen just makes me think about, like, if this is the material that we're getting from the tourney, but we're also getting a lot of material from Blue Flames winning against other things in just like normal Fight Club BO1s, BO3s, stuff like that. I don't even know. It's so contradicting. So contradicting. Yeah, that's my final thoughts on that game is just have Secret's luck and you'll win anything with anything. Goodness gracious. I think that's about all for today. Thank you people for watching, and remember that happiness is a war puppy.